In this video, we're going to talk about the plan. Alright, I think it is time to return to my Unnumbered Sun skill team and paint another Grayshield. So here's my first one. And paint him up as a Space Wolf. And at the time, I was really impressed with myself, and looking back at it now, he doesn't really look that great when compared to the last guy that I painted. And this guy I am still pretty jazzed with, actually. But I learned a bunch of stuff, and there's a few things that I would do differently. And I made a video about that, but specifically this shoulder pad. And the next time I do a knife, we're going to do that differently. But that is not going to be an issue this time, because we're going to do this guy now. Here, let me... Okay, so I primed him, and I did a zenithal prime, so you see it's all black from there, and then white from the top, and then I mean he's actually all sub-assemblies. I just sticky tacked it all together when I primed it, so I'm gonna stick these guys on their own little things so I can paint them. Just like that. You know, the head too. We're gonna pop that off. Yeah, we're gonna pin the head. But yeah, so he's gonna be a salamander, and we're gonna do, I think this right here, this tone green is going to be our kind of mid-tone. And since I did the zenithal prime, when I put this on, it's actually going to give me my first shade, all the stuff here underneath. And so that's the plan for the main color, and to kind of set the tone for the whole miniature. And then the panel lining, I think I'm going to use this for the shaded region and this for the lit region. We'll give that a try first, and we'll see how that looks. And if it doesn't look like anything I like, I will mess around with it and do something different. For the first highlight, we're going to use this green, which is pretty close to the same hue, just of a higher value. And so that's going to be the first highlight in mostly in the lit region. And then we're going to push that highlight with this yellow. I don't know if I'll just mix it or if I'll just throw the yellow in, mess around, we get there. And then for the extreme highlight, we'll probably throw some white in here, or maybe we'll just go to straight white. We'll see. I gotta kind of have it all started throwing together, see how it ends up. The inner joints and stuff, we're gonna do black, just like this guy, and do a little bit of dry brushing. We're gonna do the metallics the same, all the same places, I think, because that's kind of how I like it. Get it all tied in. We're gonna do the leather in the same colors. I'm gonna try. I'm running out of that, the base brown, and I picked up another cheaper brown, but I might be able to warm it up. And I think we're gonna do some more glazing for the highlights. We'll see how that works out. But that right now is the plan for this guy. He's gonna be salamander. Oh, and so for the head, so you'll notice this is the first time, I usually don't pick heads that don't have the helmets on it, but this one doesn't. It's like the Scary head. Because I want to see if I can do something that looks like this, with kind of the glowy stuff into a salamander head. I've been watching some videos on that, and I think they actually use warm grays, which I don't have any, but I think I can mix it. So that's going to be the plan. So next video, you'll see me. I'll probably tidy this guy up and do some of the underjoints, just because, and maybe I'll talk about it. But we'll hit this guy up with a base coat, and we'll see how it starts turning out.